My thing, buy this cool little thing. I made a nice little thing, and you should have that thing. So visit my store and buy my thing, or else I'll get so sad.
I can fall and lose it all, but I don't mind tonight. Everything is nothing now. I'm taking back my life. 'Cause you make me wanna do the things I would never do. I'm moving on as I'm fighting what's inside of me. I don't know if it's dream or reality. 'Cause your lies and your pain makes me wanna scream. But I'm finding a way that will set me free. I'm so addicted to you. I'm so conflicted with you. Why can't you see that we're through? Better believe that it's true. I should have opened my eyes, seen through your ugly disguise. You were destined to be my greatest enemy. Let me be, just go away. I'll leave in this mess. You've done your part, you broke my heart. I'll leave with no regrets. You make me wanna do the things I would never do. I'm moving on as I'm fighting what's inside of me. I don't know if it's dream or reality. 'Cause your lies and your pain makes me wanna scream. But I'm finding a way that will set me free. I'm so addicted to you. I'm so conflicted with you. Why can't you see that we're through? Better believe that it's true. I should have opened my eyes, seen through your ugly disguise. You were destined to be my greatest enemy. You try to take the best of me. Nothing you will do is stop this fire. You try to break what's left of me. You don't know what pain is till we're done. I'm moving on as I'm fighting what's inside of me. I don't know if it's dream or reality. 'Cause your lies and your pain makes me wanna scream. But I'm finding a way that will set me free. I'm so addicted to you. I'm so conflicted with you. I see that we're believe we're through. I should have opened my eyes, seen through your ugly disguise. You were destined to be my greatest enemy.
Frankie!
Hey, Frankie MacDonald.
I'm doing great so far.
Good, good, good. We love Frankie's back. Now, Frankie, I have to tell you, we've been getting a lot of snow here in Timmins. Is it ever going to end?
Yes. When is spring actually going to sprung? That is
It's not
terrible.
really anytime soon.
Yeah, soon. Frankie's telling us very soon.
Now, how soon?
Do we know how soon?
Months? Soon or weeks?
Yeah.
Or days?
Because we had a lot of hot weather, and then we got cold weather, and back to hot and back to cold.
Yeah.
Now a lot of snow here, Frankie.
And then over Timmins, Ontario.
Oh yeah, all over Timmins.
I think,
all over
I think
Timmins.
he's spamming the link there to his
The weather
buddies,
advisory there right
his
now.
weather
It's going to bring
gurus are
lots of
going
rain
to
in
join
Timmins
us.
on Saturday and Sunday. It's going to bring some spring-like temperatures on Friday. Then it's going to rain on Saturday and Sunday in Timmins, Ontario.
We got some
It's going to
rain
bring
coming.
lots of rain on Monday
Yeah.
in Timmins as well.
Rain.
Well, it always looks beautiful where you are, Frankie. So I know you have a
Yeah.
toque on, but is it nice right now where you are? Do you have sun?
Yes, it's cold and nice in my area right now, Sydney, Nova Scotia.
Sydney, Nova Scotia. It's always beautiful. Did you get a lot of snow this winter?
They had quite a bit of snow this winter, near average snowfall in Sydney, Nova Scotia.
Yeah. Now, what about the rest of Canada? Are we going to have a hot summer?
Yes, all across Canada, in Europe, and Asia.
It's going to be a hot summer
It's going to be
everywhere.
a
Kinsey.
hot summer.
No matter
That's
where
it.
you go, it's going to be a hot summer.
It's going to be a hot summer. So no complaints. You always get those.
My fans are going to show up too.
Oh, he's inviting some of his friends, the weather gurus. They're very passionate about the weather.
They all talk weather. They all follow Frankie MacDonald. We had a few of them on the show from the last time they were on last month.
Yeah.
So what have you been up to, Frankie?
I'm doing great in these days. I had a great birthday on Monday, April 24th. I had an ice cream cake and Chinese food. And,
happy birthday.
And I had a great birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yes,
we missed Frankie's birthday.
We missed your birthday, Frankie.
I am 39 years old. KINZ and KLOMP. I am now 39 years old.
You're 39. I didn't think Frankie was that old. Well, congratulations.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Next year's the big 40.
Big 40 for me.
Yeah,
we'll bring you on your exact birthday next year.
Yeah, that's right.
And we'll
Olivier, all the way from Circle to Nunavut said hi to you guys. I found it. Olivier from Nunavut said hi to you guys. Olivier, all the way from Circle to Nunavut, said hi to you guys.
Timmins is a paradise. Yes, it is.
Well, hello, and I love it. So, Frankie, you had ice cream cake for your birthday, which happens to be my favorite also.
And I heard that comedian meteorological weather report guy Joey only said hi to you guys.
Hello, Joey only.
Joey only, Frankie, you're older than me. I just turned 25. Joanne says April 13th. LOL. There we go. Forever 25, Joanne is.
Yes, of course. We know Joanne's 25 years old.
Yeah, she's 25 and holding there. Jeff says happy birthday. Yeah, happy birthday. Throw it. Throw the birthday love into the thread.
Is your birthday next year on the big event, which we're supposed to be all coming down to your hometown?
That's after the big event, total solar eclipse in Sydney, Nova Scotia. April 24th, that's after the birthday.
April the 24th. So that's the total.
His next
eclipse.
Birthday is going to be on Frankie's birthday.
Yeah, well, his next birthday is going to be on his birthday.
His next birthday is going to be on his birthday.
Well,
on April 24th, 2024. That means total solar eclipse on Monday, April 8th, 2024. That's before my birthday.
Oh, the April the 8th is the total eclipse, and Frankie's birthday is on the 24th. Okay. Now we got it, Kins.
We got her.
Yeah.
All ironed out.
Yeah, that's right.
Got to get Bonnie Tyler ready to go to play.
That's right. I know at one point, Frankie, you talked about like traveling across Canada and the world. Do you have plans to tour anytime soon?
Canada, United States, Europe, Asia, Africa, Oceania, South America, Central America, even Antarctica.
All over the world, Frankie's going to do. Hopefully you come to Timmins.
Even up in space.
Yeah, even up in space.
Can you imagine? Well, Frankie can go anywhere he wants.
Well, that's it. He's going to be broadcast up in the ISS unless they ship him up there.
Yeah, I love it because people, if you follow Frankie, people from like all over the world follow Frankie's. You have fans.
Joanne, I'll be 40 years old next year. Joanne, I'll be 40 years old next year.
Frankie will be 40. We're going to have a big celebration in Frankie's hometown for when he turns 40.
Yes.
Right.
The big 40. Everybody wishing him a happy belated.
Yeah.
Nice.
And another thing I noticed with Frankie, every time you go out, you're always taking pictures with your fans and you post them. You must take pictures all the time.
Yes. And things like this. Total solar eclipse on Monday, April 8th, 2024. That's before my birthday.
That's right. It's right before his birthday.
Right before the big day.
And we're going to be down there just after his birthday, so we'll have to celebrate a little bit with Frankie when we're down. You buy Frankie a good gift, Kinsman.
I think we all
And guess what? Frank MacDonald bobbleheads is now sold out according to National Bobblehead Hall of Fame. A new Cowboy Frank MacDonald bobblehead's coming out in May 2023.
Yes. So all his bobbleheads are sold out, which are amazing.
That is amazing.
And he has a new one coming out.
Got thousands and thousands of Frankie bobbleheads out there.
What type of shirt are you going to be wearing on the new one? Do you know yet?
A black hoodie and a cowboy hat.
Oh, yes. That's the style right there.
That is the style right there. Olivier says, hit up the Dooley's Pool Hall in Sydney, Nova Scotia when you go.
Do you know that place, Frankie?
Yes, I know it.
Well, we'll have to go to the pool hall. And how are your book sales going? Because Frankie also has a book.
They sold a lot. They're printing more copies, and my book will go on the publisher in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Nimbus Publishing.
Now they're printing more books. Everything Frankie does. And
touches, he turns to gold.
And people can go what? To order the book or the new bobblehead, do they go to your webpage? Your social media?
Yes, Joey only said hi to you guys.
Hello, Joey only.
Joey only.
Another guy, another individual who's passionate about the weather. But
who was the guy from Texas who joined us last month?
Oh yeah, who is the fellow from Texas?
Is he coming back in tonight?
Trey Campbell.
Ah, Trey.
Yeah,
yes.
Trey Campbell.
I want Trey to tune back in.
Yeah, for all the way from Texas, and he gave us a great weather. They have hurricanes down there.
Yeah, hurricanes, tornadoes, all that fun stuff.
I don't think we'd ever get a Would we ever get a hurricane in Timmins? I don't think so.
Hurricane, it could be an odd time. We could get a big hurricane in Timmins, just like the Great Galveston hurricane back in the 1900s.
Oh, okay, we're going way back then for a hurricane around here. Well, I feel pretty safe then.
Yeah, yeah,
or like Hurricane Hazel back in the 1954.
Frankie remembers all the dates. I can't even remember last week. Well, I knew last week actually, because wasn't it 30 degrees here?
It was. People getting sunburnt, farmer's tan. Now we're back putting on the winter coats again.
That's right. Have you had to shovel a lot of snow this year, Frankie?
Yes, a lot of snow this year.
Oh yeah, he's got a lot of snow. We didn't get as much snow as we did last year, though.
No. Pretty decent weather.
Yeah. Really decent weather. Do you agree?
But this weather's really screwing up your plans right now. If you follow KLOMP, he's been shoveling his lawn, had it completely shoveled, and now the snow is ruining it.
I'm that guy. I know.
You're shoveling the lawn. You're that annoying guy that the neighbor's lawn. But they say it actually does benefits.
Someone wants to know if your book will ever be audible, for they could just sit and listen to it. Any plans for that, Frankie?
My book is Be Prepared. Frank MacDonald Guide to Life, Weather, and Everything.
There you go. So they could order that where they go on your social media?
On Amazon.com and Amazon.ca.
Okay, everything's on Amazon. Frankie's with the big boys on Amazon.
He's with the big boys on Amazon. Yeah. So there you go. Go find just Google search or Amazon and hit the search engine Frankie MacDonald. You'll see all his stuff there.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
You were on a newscast not too long ago, were you?
Yes.
What?
Ernest Acosta got a tattoo of my face on his left leg.
What? Someone got a tattoo of your face on their left leg?
Back in 2015, Ernest Acosta, Texas.
How awesome is that? A Frankie MacDonald. Have you ever posted a
Frankie
picture
MacDonald
of that?
tattoo? Yeah.
It was awesome. That means I was on CBC for that.
Yeah, okay. So that story was on CBC because he got the tattoo. And you know what? Who else gives Frankie a shout out? The Trailer Park Boys give you a shout out also.
Yeah, big fans of him.
Yeah.
The Trailer Park Boys. I'll say hi to Trailer Park Boys. I'll say hi to Kelly Clarkson as well.
Oh, yeah. I like Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah, she's a big
Kelly
fan.
Clarkson has the same day. Kelly Clarkson's birthday's on the same day as my birthday.
Him and Kelly Clarkson. I don't
share the same day.
Isn't that awesome?
So happy belated to Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah, that's right. But we would love for you at some point on your tour.
Somebody is joining right now.
Who's joining us, or is it snowing?
Some of my fans are joining right now.
Oh, some people are gonna pop in the screen.
All right. Well, will it be Trey? Trey from Houston, Texas.
It's going to be weather mania here, Kinsman.
That's it.
Weather mania on the
it's
show.
a weather apocalypse on the show. There we go.
Like,
There,
Got Joey only. We were just talking to him. Hey, Joey.
Hi, everybody. Hi, KINZ and KLOMP. Nice to finally meet you.
Yeah, we finally
stoked.
We finally meet the.
Did you see the Leafs last night?
Joey, where are you joining us from?
He just said the Leafs. Oh, you
well,
know.
Yeah, we're buddies already, Joey. Cheering for Toronto. They're up 3-1 again. Against the Tampa Bay Lightning. I'm thinking Toronto's actually going to advance for the first time in forever into the second round.
Yes, I grew up near Bancroft, Ontario, south of Bancroft, north of Madoc. Okay. But I've been here in Wells, British Columbia for a very long time.
All right.
And I have bled blue no matter where I've been in Canada.
All right.
I found it over Edmonton. I found it over Edmonton. That means they got Shaw TV in Timmins, Ontario, but it's on Shaw Spotlight TV in Victoria, British Columbia, according to Edmonton. Community meteorological weather reports now on Shaw Spotlight TV in Victoria, British Columbia. They got one in Timmins as well.
Well, there we go. Frankie knows all. So, Joey, Frankie comes on our show, and hello to Brandon, by the way.
Yeah, Brandon joining us. Hey,
yes,
Brandon.
Frankie comes on our show once a month. He gives us updates, but he's always telling us about more snow, which we're getting. So, what's it like on the West Coast right now? Obviously not snow.
Well, to be fair, I live at 4,000 feet up in the Caribou Mountains.
Ooh.
So there's a fucking lot of snow here right now, buds.
There is.
Okay. Yeah. But you must have snow for a good chunk of the year then, being at that altitude.
Correct. We don't usually lose our ice on the lake until the middle of May generally.
Yeah.
So we do hold on. And it's like, in every playoff year we get beat out. And I'm like, well, at least it finally got nice outside. And then I'm like, and I suck at growing beards, so at least I can shave. So it's like, I've always kind of had a fatalistic, you're like, well, Leafs. I feel different this year, man.
Yeah, they're playing some good hockey finally.
Oh,
last night was kind of iffy, being down 4-1 at one point. Then they came back and won it in overtime 5-4. So there is hope.
Joanne says Joey is a potty mouth.
Yeah.
You better watch.
You BCers, you've got the sailor mouth, as they say.
Well, to be fair, when Brandon and Frankie and I make our show, because it's on Shaw TV and on college radio stations, I have to be very well behaved.
Yes.
So I can do that.
Yeah. So
we just lost Brandon. Yeah. Brandon is gone.
He can be toned down. So how often do you and Frankie do your show?
We do it once a week, Frankie? We meet on Thursday nights. And
Thursday nights.
We'd love to have you come on, right?
Yeah.
So
Thursday nights at 11 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
All right. Yeah, we would love to. I don't know how much we can add to the weather conversation. We rely on Frankie for our weather.
Well, that's it. Most go to the groundhog. We go to Frankie MacDonald.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, the thing is, the concept of the show involves everybody who comes on, and it could be anybody because we have kind of a group of friends that show up, right? And what the first question always is how's the weather in Timmins right now?
Oh, okay.
Right.
Well,
so, and then from there, you can talk about whatever you want, but that's kind of the structure of the show. Comedy and meteorology. We start off always by asking you, how's your weather? And as we go across Canada in the show, we get a nice picture from everybody, what they've been seeing this week.
What the weather's doing. Well, we've got a few centimeters on the ground today.
Well, the story here is hot and then snow and then melt and then snow again. That's the whole story we've been going on.
It's going to be 14 degrees on the weekend, so anything that drops now, you don't really have to shovel because it's melting.
Yeah.
Lots of rain coming for Timmins, Ontario on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday coming up. Lots of rain hitting for Timmins, Ontario on this Saturday, Sunday, and Monday coming up.
So my mom just came here from Ontario, and when she left, she flew to Pearson. It was 30 degrees and got here, and we had a snowstorm going on in Wells. And now it's getting really nice, and she's going to go back to Ontario in 2 days, and it's going to be awful there.
Yeah. Well, I don't blame her. And you see what Sandy Kramer said. She said it right. Our weather sucks here today. That's my exact sentiment right there. It does suck.
Talking to some friends of mine down south there, golf courses are starting to open, so spring is out there. It's just not up here yet.
What friends do you have, kid? You don't have
all that nice weather does is make them weak.
Yeah, is that true? It makes him weak. So anytime we ask Frankie about weather in a certain area, he always has it. So are you that passionate about weather as Frankie?
I am correct. I run a group, a Facebook group I started here in BC called Interior Weather and Wilderness Watchers.
Okay.
And we're now up over 15,000 people. So
wow.
Between my YouTube channel and my forecasting with that group, I'm the guy that a lot of people in the interior BC go to rely on, right? So I'm their Frankie in a sense here. They're
you're the Frankie on the West Coast there.
And Brandon would be the equivalent in Brooks, Alberta. So the three of us make a great show.
Oh, I like that. Remember the old weather reports where they're behind the green screen and they would have to like stick things on like the board before like technology advanced? You guys should really do something like 70s weather where they would stick the sun up. Remember that? Or stick the cloud up?
Yeah. Well, they actually brought out props.
Yeah, that's right. A throwback to the old days, because now everything's just digitized on a green screen and it's inaccurate like 10 minutes later. Is it?
Well, you have a good idea there, because what I have upstairs is a pull down map like you get in schools, but it's from the 50s. So everything's like the Soviet Union and it's countries that don't even exist on it anymore. But it's this huge old school, classroom wall map, right? I could easily do that with that. But instead I have the lockers here that say, you can't do that on YouTube.
Okay. I like that.
So you're living in a cabin up there?
Yeah. Well, what's going on there?
Yeah.
This is a lodge. It's I got a 12,000 square foot building that I live up here in the mountains.
And you're the one that keeps
isn't enough space for all the Star Wars toys and animal heads I intend to collect.
Oh snap! 12,000 square foot building.
That's quite the space there, Joey. Only
now, who?
There's nowhere like this place, man. This place is such a fucking bizarre building in a bizarre town.
Is it just
Hey,
you at
Jamie, there's another podcast called Gary and Dino Shows on every Saturday nights at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Jamie, you can join Boozum on Gary Dino Show.
We can. We got a lot of awesome invites.
We've got some invites.
We have to take advantage.
Brandon's back.
Well, we got to chat with Brandon. So Brandon's in Alberta.
Yes.
What's going on there? It's not as nice as the West Coast, but Joey lives way up north, close to Santa. So he's got snow. What's the situation in Alberta there, Brandon?
Oh, I might have the nicest weather of the whole panel here. We're at 20 degrees right now. And sunny.
Oh, wow.
Shorts weather. It's perfect out, actually. No wind.
So is it coming out this way for us here in Northern Ontario? Can you predict our the long range for us?
Well, the bad news is looks like the upper low is going to be hanging around, so I don't think you're going to be warming up for the next little while here. So
the upper low. That is definitely some weather lingo right there.
That means the air above you is cold. The air above you is colder than it should be.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I've asked this question to multiple weather people, but I really need a consensus on this. So you know how they say the temperature is -5. And I've asked this before on the show, but it feels like -10. So shouldn't the temperature just be -10? Because people want to know what it feels like, right? I don't care what it's almost like. I want to know.
I want to know what it's actually feeling like.
Like when they say it feels like -10, isn't it -10?
No, because the actual, if you let's say a car or anything like that, that's the wind chill factor in. So how strong the wind is, it's how much colder it feels. And so like objects like cars or not people, they won't feel that kind of wind chill value that's factored in. So that is the actual temperature, but you have the actual temperature felt, and then you have the wind.
Nice to see you. This is my fan.
Oh, these are your fans. Oh, I'm on live.
Well, hello. How are you doing?
Hello.
Very well. How are you guys?
Good.
We're doing our monthly conversation with Frankie. He's given us the weather here in Timmins. And we got Joey Owens and Brandon with us.
Yeah, Brandon, Joey, Frankie.
Yeah. And
I'm Becky.
Hi, Becky.
Well, how are you? Are you into weather as much as these awesome folks?
I have to be. I live in Cape Breton.
All right, you have to
It
be.
changes every 6 hours, 3 hours.
And every 6 hours is probably an understatement out there.
Well, Frankie has invited us down to your way next April, so we're gonna have to.
We're coming out for the eclipse.
Yeah.
We're gonna.
Oh my gosh, that's phenomenal. I mean, you will be with one of the celebrities of Cape Breton Island, of Sydney.
Yes,
Definitely.
he is.
Yeah,
he
Frankie is well known.
And I knew that was him.
Yeah. Well, there we go.
Yeah. I'm gonna finish my cigarette. Thank you, guys.
I got to say hi to my guy Jay Sick. He's tuning in from New York City. Go Knicks.
NYC.
Yeah, go Knicks.
Yeah.
Okay, so we know the feels like shouldn't be the temperature. So let me ask this question to the group. Out of all three of you, who is the most accurate weather person?
I study the weather models. That will be me.
It would be Frankie.
It's gonna be Frankie.
I was going with Frankie too.
Little, as they say.
To be honest,
along with tooting your own horn.
To be honest, good luck finding a time either any one of us have been wrong lately.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. A weather person, because a weather person, like, around here, I don't know what their record is. It's not over 50% though. Hey, Kinsman?
But the one thing that we have the benefit of is like we're not. If I worked for Environment Canada or if I worked for like the Weather Network, every 10 minutes I'd have to make an update that says Timmins at 4:00 will be like this.
Yes.
That's pretty hard to be accurate about, right? So the benefit of us being kind of the casual forecasters is we talk about what we're very sure about. Therefore, we're very right all the time, because if I'm not entirely sure, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not forced to by a network.
So if someone calls in and they say, "Hey, Joey, what's the weather like next weekend?" He's just like, "Never mind about the weather next weekend.
Let's worry about it today.
You'll get today's weather."
That's it.
Well, no, sometimes I'll say it's trending this way, but we'll have to wait and see. It depends, right? I mean, I usually have a pretty good idea, but if I'm talking publicly, if I'm producing a video, or if I'm generally not going to talk until I know. So anyways, she was saying how in Cape Breton, if you don't like the weather, you wait 6 hours. And it's much like that here in the Caribou Mountains. If you don't like the weather, you take acid.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's one way of getting through it.
Yeah, that's it.
Here it's more of a 6-pack, but it's the same principle.
I quit drinking. So.
Yeah. Sandy wants to know, and I think this is for the guys on the West Coast. Any grizzlies up your way?
Absolutely.
Probably has one in that house right now. I bet.
I got a black bear over there.
Recycling bin up there.
Is it just you in that big that big compound you're living in? Is it just you there, or it's what else is going on there?
I mean, first my mom's here. My kids are here on the weekends. We've got a cat. Josh is the other owner. He owns like a house within the house on the other side. We have several apartments in the back, of which we have a couple tenants in there right now too. So it used to be a lumber depot, this place, and during the gold era here in Wells, and then it was slowly turned into like a living space / kind of a hotelish sort of thing, and has many lives. It was basically our town actually has a central internet. We have 300 people who live in town here, and there's a functional gold mine, so we do have access to high-speed internet now.
He does have good
and
internet.
we finally have a cell phone tower as of last year, so that's great news too. But we're definitely out here, and certainly in a couple weeks' time, when the snow is done kind of melting here in the valley first on the south aspects, we will see the grizzly bears quite possibly from my window here on the side of the hill over there, because they come out and eat dandelions like crazy, because everything else has got snow on it, except for those few south aspects in the low areas, like say down by the highway, right? So you tend to see them pretty frequently first thing in the spring. Yeah. And the last time I had to get a picture of the guy, like I was like shouting at him before he like lift his head. Like he's just
good grizzly bear.
Dude, I am eating dandelions for 5 days right now. I'm not looking at you. Like I couldn't get that bear to even acknowledge me. It was hilarious.
Oh my God. Well, what about you, Brandon? What wildlife is trekking around your neighborhood? Here we have the black bears.
Yeah, we got black bears. Joanne just posted bears were spotted.
We got a lot there.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Bears, lynx.
disappointed here. Where I am, there are no bears. There's deer, and there's yotes, and maybe the odd fox running around here. There's a lot of cattle, lots of cows, probably more cows than deer. And
than people too.
Oh, we got rattlesnakes out in Dinosaur Provincial Park over there. So
Dinosaur
Okay, he's got
Provincial
that.
Park.
And you know what else he
Right.
has in Alberta? Oilers fans making excuses why they're not winning. So you got a lot of those, probably more
You're-
than the Bear.
fan.
I'll just say this: how can a guy score 128 points and
Yeah.
be +7?
Well, +7's not bad though.
Nuts for 128 points.
Well, he was on the ice for a lot of goals.
Yeah,
But scored
right.
again.
So it's like,
Yeah, scored against
you know,
him.
and it's like then you look at Matthews who had a down year. Sure, he had 80 something points. I mean, he's like +33.
Oh, this is turning into league. Who do you cheer for, Frankie? Who do you want to see win the Stanley Cup?
I don't know yet. It's hard to tell. It's too hard to tell. Whoever wins the cup, it's really, 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 really hard. That
Yeah,
means
it
that Joey, Gary and Dino shows on every Saturday nights at 1 o'clock in the morning Atlantic time, 9 o'clock Pacific time. Gary and Dino show. You gotta check out Gary and Dino show on KINZ and KLOMP. You gotta check out Gary and Dino show.
Did you say 1 a.m.? Man, you guys are Nighthawks. I can't stay up past 9
At 9 p.m. Pacific time, that's Gary and Dino show. That's 9 p.m. in Arizona time. That's where Gary and Dino's located in Glendale, Arizona.
I'm usually the same. Saturday nights, I have the kids here, and we're like watching The Mandalorian or something. And it's like, I love Gary and Dino. It's so fun to go in the show, but it's never in the cards for me on Saturday nights.
Oh my God, yeah. I can't remember the last time I saw that hour, unless I'm waking up after going to bed at
That's
6
it.
p.m.
You've got the old man bladder now.
yeah, for my 400th pee. This is awesome. We really like. These are the type of weather folks that are like the passionate about the weather, rather than your standard on the top of the hour weather you get. Because you're going to get.
We do have caribou to answer Joanne's question. We have what's called mountain caribou, and we have a herd that comes through here, and we're expecting them as the snow starts melting more and more in the next few weeks to make their migration back up to the highlands. So usually, and if you check my Facebook regularly, eventually you'll see pictures of the herd of mountain caribou on the road. They're endangered species, but the herd here has been pretty healthy for a long time. They're well monitored.
Are you ever worried you're going to walk out the door one day and the grizzly's just going to take your arm off, or you're just used to them?
No, I mean, realistically speaking, I lived a few years in Vancouver there and was on radio, and had a union job for a little bit there, so I could help to afford to be up here again. And I'll tell you, it's way more dangerous there. But besides, not just the humans, but the things they're driving. The city's a very dangerous place.
Yeah, and, fair enough.
The reality for the thousands of hours I spent as a firefighter, as a mountaineer, as a timber cruiser working in the bush here, and the number of very concerning animal encounters. I was telling Brandon a few weeks ago, one of my most unnerving ones when I realized something big was in the bush. I was in southern Alberta, down by past Pincher Creek, Twin Butte, and my worst nightmare came true. It was like a 2,000-pound bull, like a cow, not a grizzly bear. I was like, oh shit! And you know what that thing is going to try to charge at you every time.
Yeah. No respect, that thing, right?
And, that was like, on Opa's farm growing up. There's like, that stupid bull. But of course, as kids, you don't want to walk all the way around the pasture. You just want to go straight through. So one on this side gets his attention while the other one runs, and then you play clown back and forth. But that thing would try to kill you every time. Grizzly bear, I've seen. How many bears have I seen? Hundreds of bears.
And you're not worried. Joey's a man's man. I feel like he catches his breakfast every morning.
He's
like,
I
feel like
fishing the creeks up there.
He's doing it the right way.
Caribou to go a little bit further on that, it's like bear deaths in Canada. You might have one every 3 years, right?
Yeah.
Avalanche deaths this year was like 15. That's pretty average. 10 people get killed by lightning in Canada every year. Average. People will just keep working with their power tools while it's lightning out there, but they're scared of a goddamn bear. I bet you this summer, 75 to 80 people will drown in the rivers of British Columbia. How many people have froze to death in the last 20 years? The number is astoundingly high, right? People die in the bush all the time in Canada, most often from vehicle accidents. And everyone is shitting their pants about an animal that, well, it has the capacity, especially when that's mentally deranged, which happens once in a while.
Yeah.
But, largely speaking, if you don't run into a mother grizzly bear, you're not into a whole lot of trouble. So the logic being the worst bear to run into is the mother grizzly bear and a predatory black bear.
And the cocaine bear.
Yes.
The cocaine bear also terrible. Not
You saw
not
that movie.
not a happy bear, that one either.
Sow black bears with cubs, they will climb trees and run. They won't hurt you. Right? So it's
What do you
like, how
think,
many
Brandon?
bears have actually attacked people in Canada? It happens sometimes. How many of those result in death? Pretty rare.
What do you think, Brandon? If you see a bear, you're not going to be too worried, or?
Well, as long as I have the bear spray and it does not come near me, I guess I'll be fine. Yeah.
Okay. Well, they're very casual. Huh? They say not to run, but come on.
Don't run or climb the tree.
Or run faster than your friend.
Your slowest friend.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't push it over.
With black bears, I've often ran at them.
Okay,
and they will go shit.
Yeah, I feel like the training for Rocky 4 happened in Joey Only's yard, right?
In his
this
backyard.
is where Rocky went to go beat Ivan Drago, right? He's got everything over there. Yeah, pressing a grizzly. That's wild for me, man.
Yeah, the Caribou Mountains sound pretty
we're
intense.
We're computer guys there, Kinsman.
Yeah.
Does anyone die typing on a keyboard? That's the stat.
No. During a thunderstorm, maybe struck by lightning, maybe in that the lightning stat there Joey was talking about.
Oh man.
Well, I'm sure there's people who spend so much time on keyboards that it affects the quality of their health.
Yeah. Carpal tunnels, you're the biggest risk you have in your life, kids.
Carpal tunnels.
Carpal tunnel's real. It's a real serious threat.
It is.
All right, Frankie, before we wrap it up.
If you want to, guess what? The Cowboy Frank Bobbleheads is going to be released in May 2023, according to National Bobblehead Hall of Fame Wisconsin website. If you want to follow my social media, my Twitter is @FrankieMacD. My Facebook is Frankie MacDonald. My Instagram is FrankieMacD984. My TikTok is FrankDown984. My Clapper is FrankDown984. My Twitch is FrankDown984. And my Snapchat is FrankieMacDOA. And my YouTube channel is Dogs and Wolves. Best luck to you. I'm Frank Down. Here's the KINZ and KLOMP podcast. What about Brandon and Joey?
Yes.
Yeah, you can find our show we make, Brandon, Frankie, and I. We Thursday nights we stream on my YouTube channel, Joey Only, Caribou Weather Dude. And Frankie sent these guys the links tomorrow, so they can come on the show.
Yeah, I love this Caribou
like
Weather
that,
Dude.
yeah.
This is badass.
Gotta
man.
keep tabs on you there, Joey.
Yeah.
Get the new forecasts up. Have a look.
Well, we bring Frankie on once a month, so
bring
feel
Joey,
free.
Brandon
We'll
on.
bring Joey,
course.
Brandon. We were talking to Tay. Was it Trey there from Houston? He didn't join us tonight, but we were talking.
And guess what? Joey Only shows now on Shaw Spotlight TV.
Okay, he did this is where you find your weather. And what about you, Brandon? Where can we find you on socials?
Oh yes, on the Twitter at Hocus Pocus Weather. Facebook, it's just regular Brandon Hoke, and Instagram, that the Doppler Boy. And I'm also on Real Country 157, Boom 101.1, and radio here. So
yeah, it's another radio guy, Kinsman.
Yes, there we go.
Yeah, he's in the station right now.
He's on the radio now.
He's running a radio show and he's talking to us.
Yeah,
at the same time.
He's
multitasking there.
What was that question from Sandy? Can you pop that up there, Ronnie? I think you went through it quick. I didn't go up right there. Has anyone ever seen or heard the video of a lady who called the live radio show to suggest the deer crossing sign be moved because it would be safer for the deer to cross at the new location? Right. I always regretted making that suggestion.
I will see you on May 31st on Wednesday, 2023. I will see you on Wednesday, May 31st, 2023.
Yes.
All right, Frankie.
Thank you, everyone. When we come back, we're giving away some tumblers right after words from our sponsors.
Tuesday. We're going to say thanks to our big sponsors, because without them, the show doesn't fly.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, guys, for joining us tonight.
Appreciate you.
Thank you. Real nice to meet you finally.
Yeah. We'll be right back with some tumblers.
All right.
All right, Ronnie.
Looking for your next kid's birthday party? Then look no further than Elite Geeks Electronics, 133 Spruce Street South in Timmins. Contact Chad DeBano today. Play some Warhammer or just book some game time. How about a cell phone repair and have a broken, cracked screen? Contact Chad DeBano today at Elite Geeks, 133 Spruce Street South, 705-266-7892. And DAP Cleaning Solutions, residential commercial cleaning excellence guaranteed. Book now for your carpet cleaning, strip, and wax jobs for your commercial unit today. Call in for your free quote, 705-465-3500. And writingcommunity.ca, your writing at its best. Contact Jess Trudell, founder of writingcommunity.ca. She has experience with everything from full-length fiction manuscripts to business writing. Contact Jess today, 705-262-3268. And Dare Timmins, become a team member. Join the Dare team today as a board member. You can apply online, daretimmins@gmail.com. And how about a free estimate with V&M Renovations? Do you have a kitchen, bathroom, bedroom reno? Contact Max and Justin today at V&M Renovations, 705-372-3832. And how about the BIA, the Business Improvement Association? Find out what's happening in your downtown online, downtowntimmins.com, or see them in person, 85 Pine Street South, Suite 108, or call 705-264-8733. And a big week coming up Thursday. Venture Timmins this Thursday at the Northwood Hotel. Your chance to be there between 2 and 5 for this entrepreneurial showcase, networking seminars, fireside chat with Core 5, and more. Tickets, $30 plus your taxes. You can find them at eventbrite.ca. And Jackpot City Gaming, open 9 a.m. to 2, progressive jackpots, bingo, Vegas-style games, and they're now fully licensed for you. Go check out Trudy Prue and her crew, 251 First Avenue in Timmins. And Core Business Solutions, your Apple authorized service provider in Timmins and Northern Ontario. Have an Apple-related issue? Contact Core Business Solutions, located 264 3rd Avenue, Suite 201, Timmins, 705-531-3355. And have this guy seal your deal from Claim Post Realty Limited Brokerage, Albert Seal, sales representative. Are you buying or selling? Check out all Albert's latest listings for the month online at albertseal.com. And you can book your appointment, 705-465-3493, to have Albert Seal your deal. In a big week at Imagine Cinemas, how about Evil Dead Rise is new to the screen. Renfield also getting some rave reviews from the weekend, and Dungeons and Dragons still on the big screen, as is Super Mario Brothers. Tickets and showtimes online at imaginecinemas.com. And a lot of events happening between now and St. Jean-Baptiste Day in June with Lerone Timmins. Get all the event details and ticket information online at leronetimmins.ca. And April is Be a Donor Month with the Kidney Foundation of Ontario. A kidney transplant is the best available treatment option for people living with kidney disease. Organ donation saves lives. Register your wishes today online, kidney.ca/organ donation. And it's going to be packed at the Mac for this weekend's Schumacher Lions Club 75th Annual Spring Sportsman Show. Come and check out this year's great lineup of boats, ATVs, RVs, fishing, and hunting gear. Something for everyone, including Amanda Lynn Mayhew from the TV show That Hunting Girl. Saturday open from 10 a.m. till 8, and then Sunday from 10 a.m. till 5. Entry for the weekend per person, $5. And coming up the weekend of May 5th, 6th, and 7th, the 2023 Home, Cottage, and Lifestyle Show put forth by the Timmins Construction Association. Entry for the weekend at the Mac, $5 per person.
You have not,
and you've got a croc.
You have not congratulated me on my new croc here,
Crocs.
Kinsman. Yeah, you have not congratulated.
He's
me.
the one that wears the Crocs here in this office.
These are Converse,
and
Crocs.
they're brand new. It's like a Croc shoe.
Yeah,
a Croc shoe.
No, it's a Croc, but it's a Converse Croc.
Yeah, it looks pretty snazzy.
You like that?
Yeah. Oh, it's not bad. Not a fan of the whole Croc thing. I haven't worn Crocs.
Well,
but
Tracy,
they say you're missing out.
You're see, love. Thank you, Nicole. I
Nicole
appreciate
says she loves them.
Yeah, that's right.
Hope you have a great rest of your evening. Well, don't go too far away because we've got the tumblers to give away.
We have Tumbler. We want to say that Everett
Yes,
has reached
Everett.
his goal and he's going to camp.
Yeah, remember
Thank you so
last
much.
week he was on the show. We had him on. Those blue bow ties needed, close to $5,000 to get to Camp Haronda. Well, he's already hit his total as of today.
There's your close-up cam.
So
right
some
there.
excitingness. You just we call it beard cam.
I want to check up on the beard there.
Yeah, it's growing pretty good.
Is it?
Yes,
really?
it is.
Oh, you trimmed it underneath there today.
I did trim just a little
But
bit.
you didn't
You noticed.
You didn't go see Chris for that though.
You don't touch. That's their shrine. I can do the neck part myself.
Chris gave you approval on the neck. Is Tracy doing? You trust Tracy?
No,
enough?
she hasn't. No,
you don't trust her enough to.
Well,
to
no.
shave your neck?
I shaved it this morning, so yeah, Tracy was already at work.
You did?
No, but I would trust her with the razor there.
Yeah, all right.
I was just telling her how difficult it is to try and
lighting in
shave
here.
the line when you're trying to look in the mirror and keep your neck up.
I don't like our lighting in here. I'm gonna fix it. Watch how I fix this on the fly there.
All right,
Kinsman.
here goes.
I got a suck in my stomach here while I do.
He's changing the white balance. One of the cameras has picked up a white balance.
There we go. You look better now,
Are
or
we
what?
good?
This is how I roll, Kinsman. I got you covered.
You got me covered over there. There we go.
Look how handsome you look now.
Look at that.
What would you do without me, Kinsman?
I would look pink.
We don't
pigment.
Oh, that didn't help out at all.
Did not work. You look dirty.
You look dirty. Well, let's take another look.
I look dirty. Well,
He looks like the guy asking for change.
I look like a bum on the street.
No, you look
I
good.
do
Come
not.
on now. Come on now.
I do.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening with our lighting.
No.
Your beard is skewed it, I think. But okay, so are we ready to give away some tumblers?
Ready to give away some tumblers? Yes. And again, thumbs up again to Everett, who's off to Camp Haronda. Thanks to everybody who picked up all those blue bow ties.
All right,
Thousands of bow ties.
He hit his
all,
goal.
all bought. Yeah, he's picked them up. And we should say, someone was asking, did Everett need anything for camp? And apparently from the family, he doesn't. Everything's all taken care of. So
Put that,
again, thanks to
drop
everyone
that
who
for a
bought
second.
one.
That screen there, Ronnie, I want to show you this. Hey, check this out. Can you see this? Hang on, I'm going to stick it right.
What's that? Stick that right in my face.
I'm wearing this for Autism Awareness Month. Look how
Yes,
awesome
it is.
this
April is Autism Awareness Month.
How awesome is that there, Kinsman?
That is pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's right. You have the right lighting on your face, but Ronnie bumped the lighting on I'm going to blame it on Ronnie.
Blame it on Ronnie.
What are you doing over there, Thompson? Okay, so
let's give away the 3 tumblers.
You can
and
pull
we've
it up
got
now.
a few other locals to hit before we close up shop.
well, what
tonight.
else? Yak about your locals.
Well, Timmins Rock tied their series last night.
Yeah.
Big win in the Sioux. So that now turns the best of 7 into a best of 3 now. Game 5 tomorrow at
well,
the
there's
Mac.
lots of Rock fans that watch this show. Kinsman.
And
They know,
according
they
to
know.
the seats, I was seeing a post stating that standing room only right now available. So get those tickets, timminsrock.com. And again, when it's a best of 3, you want to win that game 5. Give yourself that extra cushion to eliminate the opponent.
Perfect.
Right?
Go Rock, go.
Rock can do it. I said from the get-go, the Rock would win it in game 6 in 6 games. So if they win tomorrow night, they're going to take it back and eliminate them in the Sioux.
What else going on in the comments, Ronnie? We got to keep Ronnie alert here. You know, this is his sleeping time there, kids.
Sleeping time.
We got to keep Ronnie.
What else do I want to mention? I want to mention the Sopo Winter Carnival. They've got a fireworks yard sale happening at the Legion. At Legion Hall, on Legion Drive, the Scout Hall on Legion Drive. On Saturday from 2 till 7. And again, all the money raised from that sale is going to the fireworks. So they wanted us to pass that along. It's also going to be in What's Up on Thursday. Also, a spring craft and vendor show is happening this weekend at the Porcupine Mall. 35 local artisans and crafters and vendors going to be set up. We had Kim, who gave us the update on that.
Kim Menier.
Menier.
So my nephew made me this. My nephew Malachi, and it's one of those. What do you call those? Pop-up pops, like the things you can. Pops.
Pops.
Franco Pops.
No, not Franco Pops.
Whatever.
But anyways, it is amazing, and we're building awareness for Autism Awareness Month, and I absolutely love it. Wearing it all month. All right, is that it? All
That's
right,
it.
Draw
Yeah.
some prizes.
We've got
Thompson.
some tumblers. So tumbler number 1. We'll
So
get in touch with all the
it
winners.
will be this one right here, Kinsman.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead,
We'll
Ronnie.
put it back into its box.
That's right.
Each of them get it. Who is going to be drinking hot and cold beverages out of a brand new tumbler? Trisha, yes.
Trish, look at her profile pic. How awesome is that?
Yeah, wearing our KINZ and KLOMP merch. We love the support. Thanks, Trisha.
That's right.
And Dickinson.
That is proof there. You want a happy relationship? Wear KINZ and KLOMP.
Gotta wear KINZ and KLOMP merch. Well, I
It's
do.
true, Kinsman. All right.
All right.
Second tumbler, Kinsman, right here.
Yep. So Trisha's got tumbler number 1, tumbler number 2.
Canadian Mental Health Association,
Yes,
by the way,
the
donated
CMHA.
these.
Thanks so much
We
for
love 'em over
these
there.
tumblers.
All
Chris Costa again.
there you go.
There he goes, Chris.
You can drop it off
From
for your
13,
next beard
13 Avenue Barbershop. So, Chris, you're going to be drinking your bevies at 13 Ave in this brand new tumbler.
All right. And
Yeah.
number 3, a lot of writing. You're going to get that carpal tunnel that Joey only
Carpal tunnel
warned
syndrome.
you about.
So we've got Trisha, Chris, third tumbler, and Louise.
Louise wins a lot, eh? Louise is lucky. I'd buy like a lottery ticket with Louise.
You would
Louise
go
is like,
go Habsies on
yeah.
on
You
the
can
lotto.
drop that,
Speaking of the lotto,
Hmm.
got gas today. The lady saying that everybody's buying the Lotto Max. I guess it's like $55 million.
Why do
today,
people only buy it at that? So like 10 million is not enough money?
right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy with $10.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy if I win 10, 20, $6. Usually it's when you win $6, you've lost 4 because the ticket cost a couple bucks.
I'll give you the
Yeah.
mark cam to close out the show.
Ooh, there we are. Beard's looking good though. Pretty,
Well, you got to close
pretty
out the
spiffy.
show.
Well, we got to close the show out.
You
All
do
right.
it. It's on your cam.
So there we go. And again, congratulations to our Tumbler winners. Tumbler Tuesday, we have Trisha Dickinson, Chris Costa again, and Louise Melanson Normando. And we'll get you hooked up with those tumblers. And again, you're playing with my hair.
Oh my God!
You want to scratch my beard?
No, there,
Hey,
give you a nice scratch.
there we go. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Yeah.
तुझे लगे तू है काफी फेमस आइडियल इन्फ्लुएंसर नई नई तितली तू बाहर निकली है ना बना बातें चल चल हवा आने दे सर मेरा दुखने लगा है ये तेरी बातें सुन के मुझे लगे बातें तेरी पता ना चाहे तू बड़े क्या करे दूर रे blah 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 मुझे लगे बातें तेरी पता ना चाहे तू बड़े क्या करे दूर रे blah 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 देखे मुझे तेरी सारी फ्रेंड्स रेट करे मेरे लिस्ट को 100 out of 10 चाहूं मैं बस जल्दी हो ये सब एंड कब होगा दी एंड मुझे लगे बातें तेरी पता ना चाहे तू बड़े हो जा जरा दूर रे blah 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 मुझे लगे बातें तेरी पता ना चाहे तू बड़े हो जा जरा दूर रे blah 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 बना बातें चल चल हवा आने दे मेरी जगह मत खा सर मेरा दुखने लगा है ये तेरी बातें सुन के मुझे लगे बातें तेरी जाना चाहे तू बड़े जा जरा दूर रे blah 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 मुझे लगे बातें